Good morning. Okay, service. Sorry for the delay because we have a problem of broadcasting on Facebook, so we got a technical problem. So, but it got fixed. When we're using a front camera to broadcast because the rear camera is I don't know what happened. Okay, so now we are going. So this is the procedure of the Dharma. The Dharma English Dharma. And sit down to chant the Heart Sutra, silence meditation. Then after that, we're going to have a metta practice, then a prayer, and stand up for the sorry, refuge, and then dedication of merits. Okay, so let us do it. Just we can have a half hour, then 3 full bows. All dharmas it can neither be created nor annihilated, polluted nor cleansing. Nor is there more in emptiness, there is no more feeling, perception, flowing. All consciousness, no eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, or mind, no form, sound, smell, taste, touch, or concept. No objects of sight and no consciousness, no ignorance, nor extinction. Aging and no death, nor their cessation, no suffering process, cessation, nor the path. Wisdom nor attainment, as there is nothing to attain, only glory. Santa Prashna Maramika, as we are worry nor obstruction. Without worry and obstruction, there is no fear away from confusion, daydreaming. The riches of Buddha saw the past, present, and future. So rely on the Krishna Paramita to attain to bring enlightenment. One should know that Krishna Paramita is the great mantra, the mantra of union. And the supreme of all mantras, it is an omnipotent mantra and able to emancipate all time. This is true and now was lost in broken in the Prashna Paramita mantra once. Rade Rade Vara Rade Vara Sangare Govi So now we are going to sit for a while to do the silencing meditation. So you may find a comfortable and sitting back at a balancing posture. And then take away your eyeglasses, your watch, if you have any, and then prayer beads, and loosen anything that you feel tightened, including your belt and or maybe the bottom of on your wrist or at the collar. Okay, so sit straight through your spine. Make sure that your sitting posture enable you to, sit still for the entire meditation session. You may have eyes closed, or you may have closed your eyes. So take 3 deep breaths, fresh air in, and breathe out all of your stress. And after taking 3 deep breaths, let us relax ourselves from head to toe. So relax your scalp, relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your cheeks, relax your neck, relax your shoulders, to your fingertips. Your chest. Relax your abdomen. Your back. And relax your lower back. Toes. So now we are in a relaxation state, and we can try to do the meditative practice. So what we are doing is called mindful breathing. So just be mindful on your breath. So each breath that you take in and out, you should be mindful. Mindful on how deep the air reaches you when breathe out. Check on how long. If you found out that your mind is no longer on your breath, keep it simple. Just your breathing. So let us sit for a while and let us be mindful. You may open your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. So fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. After taking 3 deep breaths, and we can move arms, body to the side. It is to relax your spine. So it's kind of like bending your back. And then forward and fall backward. So this is also to relax your spine. After taking 3 deep breaths, and after that, we're going to turn our body. Okay, this is to relieve the pressure that we created to our pelvic during our meditation. Okay, then we can put rub our hands together, rub our hand, and then cover our eyes with our palms, then roll our eyes. It's clockwise and counterclockwise. And then rub your face, pull your ears, massage your neck and your shoulders, then down to your arms, and then to your wrists. Then rub our hands again, and then rub our lower back in a circular and or up and down motion. Then we can put down, release your crossed legs, and then massage your legs. Okay, so now we are going to do the metta practice. So for those who are new, here is some instruction. Very simple. We're going to recite 6 lines and for 3 times. Okay. So we're going to repeat these 6 lines 3 times. Okay. And so these 6 lines is: may I be happy, may I be healthy. It can be paired as it can be as a pair, go with a pair. May I be free of suffering, may I be free of mental anxiety. This can be a pair. May I live in peace. May my life be blessed with ease. This can be a pair. Okay, so actually it's 3 pairs. 6 lines, 3 pairs. So we're going to repeat 3 times, but the second time we're going to kind of like projecting a people or a person that we care and we love. Okay. It's just like picture them in front of you, and then we're going to bless them, or kind of like offer our loving kindness, and we wish them that they are they are happy, they're healthy, they're free of suffering. Okay, so we are going to use you instead of I. So may you be happy. May you be happy. Okay, and then next, the last one, we're going to expand our loving kindness even more. So we are going to use may we instead of I. Okay, so may we be happy, may we be happy. Okay, so what we're going to do is that I will say the line, and then I'm going to hit the bell. Upon hearing the bell, the echo of the bell, and you may repeat the same line I said. Okay, so may I be happy? Ding, and may I be happy? Okay. So you may sit it comfortably. Okay, and then join your palms, or you can put your hands in somewhere that you feel comfortable. Okay? Just as comfortable as you can, because this is to kind of like we are growing our loving kindness. Okay, so close your eyes. Let us take 3 deep breaths. Fresh air in and breathe out all of your stress. So let us begin. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be free of suffering. May I live in peace. Life with peace. So now we are going to expand and teach this loving kindness toward those we care and we love. So picture them they are sitting in front of you, and you're expressing the warm loving kindness toward them. And we wish them really happy, healthy, free of. May you be healthy. May you be free of suffering. May you be free of mental anxiety. May you live in peace. May your life be blessed with ease. So now we're going to expand our loving kindness even more. So we hope that every living beings, sentient or non-sentient, okay, so they can be living in peace, and they will be happy, they will be healthy. So we're going to use a very me, myself, and everyone else. So may we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be free of suffering. May we be free of mental anxiety. May we live in peace. May our lives be blessed with ease. So now take 3 deep breaths and fresh air in and breathe. Instead of breathing out of our stress, and we can breathe out of our loving kindness. Okay, so now we are going to have the prayer by Venerable Master Xing Yun. And so this is a prayer, the same prayer for the coronavirus. Okay, I think that is crucial. Actually, we do have different prayers, but I think this is much crucial for us to read. If you would like to have something else, then we can do that too. Okay. So let us pray. A prayer to Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva for safety from the coronavirus outbreak. O passionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, as we are confronted by the coronavirus breakout, many are suffering from mistreatment, adversity, and fear. We pray to you for your compassion and blessings, so that we may have the courage and wisdom to confront the outbreak with calmness and fortitude, to face the illness with confidence and acceptance. O great compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, as cities become sealed off and events are suspended, we are in dire need of your spirit of alleviating suffering. Let us care and help one another and not be struck with a panic. Let us support and encourage one another to strengthen our faith. May the momentary isolations become retreats for self-introspection. May the momentary inconvenience become mindful practices of self-improvement. O great, passionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, this is the moment when unity is most crucial. Let us trust in the government to resolve the crisis. Let us thank the medical professionals for treating the disease. No matter how difficult the situation, as long as there is compassion and wisdom, when we all practice the 3 acts of goodness, do good deeds, speak good words, and think good thoughts, we all protect the environment and have regard for all lives, we shall be able to turn peril into safety. O great compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, at this moment, we sincerely recite your name. Blessed be Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva. We would like to take your liberation and ease as a model. From now on, we will distance ourselves from contrary and elusive ideas to contemplate the needs of the individual. We will distance ourselves from discrimination and personal conjecture to contemplate the needs of circumstances. We will distance ourselves from attachment and entanglement to contemplate the needs of affairs. We will distance ourselves from the 5 desires and the troubles of the world to contemplate the needs of the mind. O great and compassionate Avalokiteshvara Bodhisattva, we pray for your blessings. Please help the survivors be believers from suffering and recover their good health. Please help the deceased be reborn in the Buddha land and rest well in peace. May this world be free from the turmoil of the outbreak. May each and every one of us be safe and well. O great passion of our Vishvara Bodhisattva, please accept our sincerest prayer. O great compassion of our Vishvara Bodhisattva, please accept our sincerest prayer. So now we are going to stand up, and then we're going to do the 3 refuges, and then the dedication of merits. So, and up. I take refuge in Buddha, wishing that all sentient beings understand the Dharma and make the soul bring down. I take refuge in the Dharma, wishing that all sentient beings study the sutra diligently, obtain an ocean of wisdom. I take refuge in the Sangha, wishing that all sentient beings lead the masses in harmony without obstruction. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equality pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build abilities to benefit all beings. May shine pure and princess inspire equality and patience. May our humility and gratitude give rise to great vows. To the Buddha and the founder of Hong Kong Shan Master Xing and all good causes and conditions who made these service possible. That is, take 3 full bows. Okay, now we are going to have our Dharma talk, just a sharing, a Dharma sharing. So let me sit down. And I hope that the Facebook friend can see me well because it is a front camera, so it is not a wide angle, so I have to push it away so that, you can see the big Buddha too. Okay, so I am very small. Like the Buddha is very big, I'm small. That's fine. Okay, Buddha is always big for me. Okay. Okay, so I can personally be small. That is okay. And so today I would like to share with a story that was written in in the book Buddha Dharma Pure and Simple. That is the book written by my master, Venerable Master Xing. So this is the recent or the most recent book my master wrote. Right? So the reason why I wrote this book is that he would like to to explain the Buddha Dharma or teaching or each concept of the Buddha's teaching in a much more close to the Buddha way. Okay. So it is because that sometimes when right now the Buddhism is there is Japanese Buddhism, Korean, Chinese, Tibetan, Theravada Buddhism. So each culture actually there are the Buddha's teachings of different cultures has their integrated ways or histories that have kind of like they are closely related to the culture. So sometimes it was being mistaken, or it was kind of like wrongly interpreted by different culture because maybe because of the history. Okay, so my master, what is my master's intention to write this book is to explain all the teachings of the Buddha in a very simple and pure. Okay, as that it will be close to the Buddha's intent when the Buddha is talking or teaching these the specific teachings. Right? So this story is from actually I have learned this story for a long time, and because he has actually my master had this story or retold for several times because I think that this is one of my very favorite story, and I really learned a lot. And sometimes I reflect that story, and then it was kind of like it made me laugh again, and then kind of like reflecting I made my reflection too on the story and on myself too. Okay, so here is the story. The title of the story is called A Crying Lady and a Laughing Lady. So crying and laughing seems very opposite, right? It is from different part, right? Okay, one end to the other end. But so for us, okay, we do have our sad at the moment when we get sad or when we get happy, right? So sometimes we are a crying person, or sometimes we are a laughing person. Okay, so here is, and so how come one can become a crying person as well as a person? here is the ideas. Okay, so there was a lady in a village. She has two daughters. One was doing selling, okay, doing her business by selling the umbrella, and one is doing the business of selling the dried tomato. Right? So this dried tomato, in a very ancient, practical way, is that it has to be sun dried. Okay, so this is sun dried tomato. Okay. As we know, okay, I don't know if right now if, all sun dried tomato is really sun dried. Okay, but for her daughter that sells the sun dried tomato, it is really sun dried. Okay, so having the two daughters, one sells umbrella, one is doing a business of sun-dried tomato, and the woman, the lady, was very caring and think of her daughter very much. So so that worries her a lot, right? Because when rainy day, okay, she was worried about her daughter who sells sun-dried tomato because her tomato cannot get sun-dried, okay, during the rainy day. So she was very worried about that daughter. And during the sunny day, she was worried about another daughter who sells the umbrella because no one is buying the umbrella during the sunny day, right? Okay. So she worries these two daughters, rain or shine, and that is almost every moment in daylight, right? Okay, so she worries a lot and she cries a lot. So she got a name from the village people. She is a crying baby. So not cry baby, but crying baby. Okay, so the village people really wanted her to get help. Right? So there comes one day there comes a monk, a monastic, and he's just passing by, and the village people was very welcoming, and then so giving a lot of donations or hosting a lot of food, feast to the monastics. And so, and the monastic in returns, he is, the monastics, which in returns is sharing his dharma. And the village people was very, very happy. The people were very happy listening to the dharma. Again, get some enlightenment, right, from the teachings. And so one man, okay, in these people, among these people, was kind of like got reminded, so saying that, oh, hello monk, can you help one of our village lady? Because she is pretty troublesome about her daughter, and she cries all day long. We don't know how to help her, so please help with your wisdom and with the teaching or with the Dharma. So the monk went to the lady's house, and the lady's upon seeing the arrival of the monastics, actually the lady was pretty happy, but with with a sad face, because if you are always sad, okay, even when you're happy, you're kind of like, you still have a little happy signs on your facial expressions. Okay, so happy but sad facial expressions. Okay, it's very ironic. So the lady invited the monastic into her house, and then having some offerings of the food, and then the monastics or the monk asked ask her, is there any help that I can offer you? And so the lady said, yes. Okay. Can you solve my problem? Okay, so here is the problem. Okay, so daughters, okay, worries about her daughters. Okay. After listening to the lady's worry, then the mom said, actually, there is a way that can make you happy. Oh, is there a way? Can I be happy too? Yes, you can. So here is how. Okay. So when sunny day, instead of worrying about your daughter who sells umbrella, take a look, focus on your other daughter who sells sun-dried tomato. Because sunny day, she can dry her tomato and earn a lot. And during rainy days, instead of thinking about your sun-dried tomato daughter, think about your daughter other daughters who sells the umbrella, and she can make a big profit. Okay, out of selling tomatoes, right? Okay, so both of your daughters can be happy and financially sustainable. Okay, by changing a different person to think of. Okay. And so the ladies tried, and really it really helps. Okay, so gradually, day after day, she turned. She has her mentality, kind of like turning around, and then she was being happy every day, and so she became happy and joyful, and you can see her expression, facial expression, beaming the light of happiness, okay, from his face, okay, and so she is no longer the crying lady. So she became the laughing lady from the village people. Okay, so actually, crying lady and laughing lady are the same person. We just require a twist of your mind, kind of like between enlightened and ignorance. Okay, then you can change your whole life by thinking the different angle or by seeing things in a different perspectives. So this is very important. So for us, we also experience crying time and also laughing times, right? Okay, so but we really wanted maybe those emotions are, we can say that it's crying is bad, laughing is good, okay? But just by changing the way we think, okay, on the same matter, okay, then you will know how different your mood or your emotion is. Okay? So try to change yourself and not changing your emotions, but instead changing your perspectives, changing the way you think. Then you can turn yourself from worrisome to joyful. Okay, so this is a way how we can change ourselves. Okay, so even though we are in right now, it is in a difficult time or in a very special time, right? And I know and I learned that there are someone that I know lost their jobs, and even some are kind of like losing their lives, not because of the COVID, but it is because of the other disease. Okay? They can bear with the suffering from kind of like the chronic disease. Okay, so there are sad stories that we know, but there are always some stories that can warn ourselves. Okay, so for example, we have people, okay, sharing their fortune on, and then for those who need help, okay, especially in this period of time. So we hope that we can change our perspective, and then we can change our feeling. We can change our emotions. Right? So here is something that I would like to share with you. Another one, and that is much more crucial. For example, we said changing our perspective. So I have mentioned about wearing the face covering. Okay. So I learned that there are a lot of resistance in America. Not, some of the acceptance, but the ratio of accepting wearing a face covering is much lower than the Asian. Okay, so in America, and there is some research for us to say that the reason why we don't want our face being covered, that is because for the Western culture, okay, we have to, kind of like seeing the facial expression so that we can learn how to communicate. Okay, so the personal relationships is built from, kind of like expressing or perceiving your facial expressions. And for the Asians, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, and so for this part of Asia, we tend to just look at the eyes, okay, to interpret the meaning. Okay, not the facial, but we tend to, the Asians tend to look at the eyes and to interpret the emotion of the person, okay, instead of just using the facial expressions. Right? So that brought me a song, a very, very famous song, Looking Into Your Eyes. Right? Okay, so look into your eyes. So this is what the Asians do, look into the eyes, and then we can, kind of like communicate and build up personal relationships. So that is very different. So I think that maybe it is one of the reasons to, for an American to, kind of like make their face covered, because they have, a panic to maybe, thinking that how can I express myself, or how can I, know someone is happy or sad, or, I can't get them by just looking at the upper portion of their face. Okay, so so that might be the reason, or maybe it is about politics, or maybe I don't know, but maybe this is the one of the reasons. So maybe we can learn from the Asian culture, starting to look into our eyes, okay, look into others' eyes, and then try to, kind of like, what is the message they would like to give, okay, from looking into their eyes. Okay, so then please be reminded. You can just, make that song replay in your ears, looking into your eyes. Okay. I don't know the name, but I think this is a very famous song. Okay. So this, I think that may change the attitude, may change the way of our behavior to become more acceptance of how we can live life in a pandemic period of time. Okay, so this may be our new normal. Okay, so try to see it, right? Try to do it. If you feel not comfortable, try harder and having different times, then I think there will be some acceptance. Then once there is a change of mindset, then there will be a change of behavior, as I said before. Okay, so today is our English Dharma service, and this is the end of the Dharma service. And one announcement, next week, our English Dharma service will begin at 10 o'clock, 10 to 11. I think it is because the Chinese community will have a 3-day chanting service, right? 3 days. Right? So we have to adjust, make the English Dharma service to changing it, right? So I apologize. We apologize for the inconvenience that may cause, and I hope that you still can come and you can just join our Dharma service. Don't miss out. Okay. So next week, only next week, it will start at 10 o'clock. Then we are going to back to the normal, 11 o'clock. Okay, so thank you for watching and thank you for coming. And if you like my Dharma talk, okay, so please subscribe and like, okay, or follow my channel. Okay, so thank you very much, and I wish you the best, and I wish you safe and well. So thank you very much, and bye bye. See, it is always the one man show, so I have to turn it by myself. Turn it off by myself. Bye bye.